and gentlemen, welcome to Mom One on One. I am your host, Charlene Kadhuni. So, on today's topic, we are going to talk about leadership, and we are joined by an amazing friend and a great leader. His name is Charles Kamau Karondo. Welcome to the show, Charles.
Thank you very much, Charlene.
Yes, I would like you to tell us more about yourself.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. My name is Charles Kamau Karondo, as she clearly stated. And Charles Karondo is a former student leader at Mount Kenya University, Thika main campus, currently working at Keharo constituency with the Honorable MP, Dindi Nyoro, and also a director at MIPS College, Thika. Thank you for hosting me.
Okay, anytime. So, Charles, I know you are well versed with the topic leadership. So, the first question I would love to ask is, are leaders born or are they made?
That's an interesting point to start at. And I think leadership is an interesting topic, as you said. Mm-hmm. It's also a topic that I love so much. It's a topic that I could speak or talk about forever. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think we can ever exhaust the conversation about leadership. Mm-hmm. And the question you so rightly ask of whether leaders are born or made, I think the starting point is they are all born. Because I don't know of any human being who came to this earth through any other means, if not born by a woman. So I think all leaders then are born. But anyway, that's being on a light note. I am a person who believes that those who say leaders are born are not very wrong. But leaders are also made. So I can authoritatively say that leaders are equally born and made. And I can back that up with a quote that was once said by Shakespeare. He spoke about greatness, but I use that to interpret my leadership. The quote says that some have greatness, some are born into greatness. Some have greatness thrust upon them, and some grow into greatness. It's the same thing with leadership. There are some who are born leaders. Some work out until they become leaders. And some have leadership thrust upon them. That is why we have leaders who are just, they were born into a family where everybody was a leader. Automatically they became leaders. People follow them because they come from those families. We have other people who have nobody who was a leader in their families. But today they are leaders. And maybe they worked their way through. There are some other people who are just seated somewhere someday, maybe in a group, without consciousness about leadership. And the people decided that they wanted to be led by them. So they just had leadership thrust upon them. So I think leaders are equally born and also made. But there is a lot of work that has to be done in the made part. Because whether you are born a leader, whether you are made a leader, there has to be work. Because leadership is something progressive. It involves growth. So that I think would be my perspective on that.
Amazing. What would you say about leadership and integrity?
Leadership and integrity, I would call them twin brothers or sisters. These are two things that are inseparable. Because there is a quote I love that says that leadership is a perfect mix of character and strategy. And if you must lack one, you would rather lack strategy, but not character. And character is what we also define or describe as integrity. It is being a person who has a virtue or virtues that we can be able to speak of. Like how I love speaking about myself because I am a self-made leader, if I may so say. A person who does not come from a family that had leaders. I think in my family, nobody has been a leader anywhere. My mother has never even led a Kamweredo group. My father has never been a chief even in the local cattle dip or any place. But today, I am a leader. But I must say that being a leader and being where I am today, it has taken a lot of integrity, a lot of character. I have had to define myself, to have some values that people can talk about, that people can speak about. I am on record of saying that I have a record of being honest. I have a record of keeping my word. I think in some places, especially where I've been in leadership, places that I can kill, places like my home place, there are places where you can buy anything in a shop using my word because I know I keep my word. So leadership and integrity can never be separated. You can never be, say you are a leader if you lack in integrity, if you lack in character. Because leadership is about showing the way. It's about knowing the way, show people that way, and also walk in that way. It means you have been to that place, and then you come back, take your people, and guide them to that place where you have been. So it's about walking the talk. So that's why I say leadership and integrity are children of the same parents. They are intertwined in a way that one cannot work independent of the other. Yes.
Walai nimemeza tape.
Unajua nitakaa hivi ni turn point ikiwa moto.
It's Kamau Karondo. Welcome to this
Niseme cho. My possible positions: 1, 2 is this one here. 3 is here.
Buka. Yes.
That's 3. Now 4 is turning. 5 is